Hello and welcome to this edition of Community Spotlight. I'm Adam Forster.
I'm Ron Young.
Ron, thank you so much for kicking in, filling in for Karen today. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Karen is super busy. She's got all kinds of different things going on with her husband and his church. So she couldn't be here, but Ron so generously decided to come and volunteer to replace her.
Sure, it's been a while.
It's
good to be back in the seat again. It's been a little while. It was always fun doing this.
Yeah, we used to do a news report called the Culpeper News Morning Report. That was a million years ago.
That was a long time. That was pre-COVID, right in the middle of COVID.
Hey, we started in January of 20.
Yeah.
Right? And then we saw COVID coming along, a little story happening in China, then boom.
Yeah.
Boy, that came along. Hey, so schools are back in session in Culpeper and other counties.
Yeah, well, my wife, of course, teaches second grade, so she's back at it. She's back to the grind, getting up early, heading into school, so with all the little kiddies showing up.
You used to be a teacher.
Yeah, I taught high school for 13 years.
Do you miss it?
I miss the teaching. That's about it.
Well, what else is there to do?
Oh, there's a whole lot of other stuff. I don't miss the grading.
Oh no, the grading is
the teacher staff meetings and the professional development day. I don't miss any of that.
Yeah, no, the continuing education stuff is painful and laborious. All right, so they went back earlier than ever, apparently, and this early start allows for the completion of the first semester prior to the winter break, which would make sense, because if you go into winter break, you have forgotten everything.
Yeah, when I taught, the semester ended like in mid-January, so the kids would come back, and of course that's when you were supposed to have your finals for that semester.
Right.
And I mean, you're reteaching for a week.
Right? Yeah.
The whole week is really just a redo of what you did for the first 16, 17 weeks of the year.
Trying to retrieve that information.
Oh gosh, yes. And most of them, it's just, it's gone. It's not coming back.
I totally believe it.
Yeah, it wasn't coming back either.
No.
So, so it was interesting. It made teaching very interesting, but it made it difficult.
Yeah.
Because you're coming back after Christmas break, and now you got to reboot kickstart everybody's brain all over again.
Right.
When you go straight to a new class or a new semester, it helps so much more with teachers and everything.
I completely agree. That would be so tough. So I think for the first time, they're now doing a 4-day weekend for Labor Day. And as well as usual for Election Day, it's a student holiday, and they have 3 days off for Thanksgiving, and Martin Luther King Day Jr. is being observed as well. But I think that's all regular.
That's pretty standard, yeah. I think they started the 4-day weekend for Labor Day last year.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I think.
I love the idea of 4-day weekends every now and then.
It's nice. It's a nice period. Well, this is it too. You start the year out, you get a few weeks in, then you give everybody a kind of a pause, and then because after that you're until Christmas, really. Thanksgiving, Christmas time.
Right, yeah. Once you hit Thanksgiving, that's right. Mega Millions jackpot soars, boosts Virginia education funding. So the Virginia Lottery generated over $901 million in profits. That's net. That will directly go to K through 12 public education in fiscal year 2012. So it's going into the system this year.
I hope it goes in. No, and I don't mean to be skeptical, but it's like how much is being used on maintenance of schools and maybe to even increase teacher pay or to increase the compute technology and other instances of education.
Right.
Are we gonna? I have no idea how they're gonna spend this, so I'd be a little curious about that.
Yeah,
it's a lot of money.
Not to government.
I don't know how many schools there are, but the $901 million, that's quite a bit of...
It's a big chunk of money. Yeah. But to put it in perspective, I think the budget for Fairfax County alone is $4 billion, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, the county budgets for schooling is ridiculous.
Right?
So, I mean, it's a nice amount of money. It's not a lot of money when you parse it out,
right.
really.
And I dislike that it's coming from the lottery, because the lottery preys on people who have gambling habits.
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's like, maybe they could use it to educate people, don't gamble, because gambling it's just a slow, steady drain, right? It's you win a little, you lose a lot, And
yeah, I mean, there's the house doesn't lose.
No,
they've always said the house never loses.
That's how they have almost $1 billion this year.
Yeah, a lot of people going in and they're doing scratch offs, and they're doing the machines now in a lot of stores. Or the gaming.
Yeah,
things.
I thought they were going to do away with. They were really popular, the skill games.
Yeah,
and they passed a law, but I think they like the money too much. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, hopefully they'll actually put the money to good use. Virginia ranks among the top states for startup survival. Now, you used to teach business and marketing and things
business
like that.
marketing, a whole bunch of business classes in general. Yeah.
Right. So apparently Virginia is ranked 6th overall out of 52.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, startup business, it's always hard. Most of them fail.
Big time.
Within the first year.
All you have to do is go up along Davis Street in Culpeper, and you're just going to see a whole bunch of new shops.
Yeah.
Every 5 to 10 years, it's almost like a complete restacking of the deck there.
Yeah, you really need a product that has staying power. If you get into too much of a niche, it runs its course way too quickly.
Yeah.
And within a year or two, it might lose its appeal.
Or like tobacco vape shops. If it's successful, you're going to have a ton of competition.
They're everywhere.
They are, right?
You can't turn a corner without hitting one.
So if you find a good niche, watch out, because other people will hone in on that market too.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's why you need a product, something that's staying power. And that's why you can have, I don't know, it seems like 25 vape shops in Culpeper alone.
Yep.
You can have that many because, well, it's
an addiction, which
it's a desired commodity. Let's just put it that way.
There we go. Yeah. And gas stations and vape shops.
Well, gas stations. That's a given.
Right.
We're getting that new sheets.
I know.
It's coming
right?
up.
Yeah.
That'll be. I ain't going there for at least a month because everybody and their brother's going to be there. It's going to be crowded.
It is. I was hoping for a different gas station.
Well, I don't mind Sheets. I like Sheets.
Sheets is okay,
but I don't like the location.
No, it's.
I just see bottleneck. I see a lot of. But hey, we'll see.
Right.
It's like the roundabouts when they came in. Everybody was freaking out. You got used to it.
You do. You adjust, and it's like that. I mean, Sheets is good. It is. I mean, at least I go to the Murphys, even though I've gotten bad gas there a couple times. I think I've allegedly gotten bad gas there, but I fill up a lot, so it's going to happen eventually. But it's getting to the Murphys. You have to get. I mean, it's just such a big roundabout way to get in there. So at least with Sheets, you can.
Yeah, I get 10 cents off a gallon, so because I do the Walmart Plus thing.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So that's it's worth it.
That would be worth it.
$1 I save on 10 gallons of gas is very much worth it.
Okay, guess what state was ranked first in best environment for startups survival?
Well,
Well,
you said I'm looking at the screen, so it says Montana.
I would never have.
Well, everybody's moving away from the big city stuff, so they're.
I guess it's like they say the millionaires are being pushed out by the billionaires out there.
Yeah, well, even the billionaires are escaping. From these big cities with the heavy taxes. So everybody's flowing into places like Tennessee, Montana, and other places like that, with more land and more property. So of course, with that, you need business, and along with business, you have opportunity.
You definitely do. Yeah. The whole country is filling. I mean, I've watched the traffic in this area get heavier and heavier over the last 23 years.
So. Oh, I've lived here for almost 20 years now, I guess, and it's amazing how much Culpeper's changed.
It is. So anyway, worst spring freeze in nearly 50 years.
Oh, really?
I don't know if you have any fruit trees at your place.
No.
So my friend's farm, we had, the biggest abundance of peaches 2 years ago was just incredible. This year, not one peach.
Really?
Yeah, not one. And so apparently that is the case in Rappahannock. The fruit orchards are persevering through the worst time. They had the worst spring freeze. Most of them said they lost like over 3/4 to 80% of their crop.
Wow, that's
Apples,
I didn't realize, that never dawned on me. I don't remember really, then again, it's a few months back, but I don't remember a really freeze time during the spring. But maybe it was, maybe it's for fruit, maybe it's earlier than what I realized.
Well, what they reckon, what they know is that we had really warm temperatures in March.
Right.
Up to 80 degrees, which caused the fruit trees to bloom, and then we had a freeze in April.
Right.
And that just killed everything. So
you would think with all the rain we've had this summer that they'd be blocked. They would have rebounded.
It's been a good year for rain, but not for fruit, which is sad.
That is sad.
Yeah, so if you get time, it's worth going out to the orchards.
Sure.
They do have other things to sell.
Yeah.
So
well, they got apple butter. The apple butter season's coming.
Yeah.
With the fall and everything.
Yeah.
So hopefully, hopefully people start going out more to the orchards to get their fruit and stuff.
right,
like
just buy whatever. Just keep them in business.
Keep them in business.
Yeah, right. All right, so now we're going to do a quick roundup of different things going on, and we'll revisit some of the issues, some of the things, especially like this first one. And this has got multiple dates, and it's called Echoes in the Pines Concert Series, and it's once a month from June through September, and we'll cover that in a little bit. Then Brandy Station Volunteer Fireman's Fair, and that's August 6th, so that's today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Do you ever go to the Fireman's Fair?
I think when we first moved here, when the boys were little, but I don't go to fairs. I don't even go to amusement parks anymore.
Well, no, because
I don't like. I'm not big on the being crowded, and so I'm gotten old, so I stay away from that stuff.
I took my nephew and niece to a roller coaster, a fun park,
Yeah.
and I got on a couple roller coasters with them, and then that was it. I'm done with roller coasters.
Oh yeah, I do like one or two, and my head hurts.
Yeah,
and my body aches, and I'm 60 years old. I'm not a young pup anymore.
No.
So I'm the guy that would walk around and just sit and watch people, because that's pretty much what I do.
Well, there's a lot to look at these fairs.
Oh yes, unfortunately.
Great people watching environment.
Yeah.
So today, on Friday, we have J.D. Roberts Band. Saturday, you have Lonesome Rider Band. And on Sunday, it'll be Marimba Perez. So they got over 20 carnival rides, including the Mechanical Bull.
Yeah, no thanks. Yeah. It sounds really cool. And if I was 30 years younger, I'd be all over it.
Right? Yeah. But now, like, ugh, right?
Yeah, because they're calling a paramedic if I get on it now.
So they also apparently had the fire department's dunking booth and lots of really delicious but unhealthy food. Fair will be open 6 to 11 today, Friday, 1 p.m. till midnight on Saturday.
Wow.
That's early, 1 p.m. But I think we still got some good weather, so it'll be a little
midnight though.
Yeah,
that's late.
Well, it's a fun thing to do, right? Yeah, you're in bed by 9. And then 1 to 9 p.m. on Sunday.
Yeah.
But that would be
at least it's after church on Sunday. That's nice that they did that.
I did a little research on Brandy Station because it is a small little place, and it's a big fair. It's a big event.
Yeah.
And so it has a population of 225 people.
Wow.
So that population probably explodes by like 10 times that.
Well, probably more than that. That's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of people that go to this. Mm-hmm. I hear people talking about it and about the food. You don't go to a fair to eat healthy.
No, you not.
Go for if you're going to eat when you go to the fair, you're going to need probably some exercise within the coming weeks.
You're going to need Roto-Rooter for your arteries.
Yeah, and that's true.
Yeah,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So the fair was started in 1953, 72 years ago.
That's a long time.
Right? By the Ladies Auxiliary of Brandy Station Volunteer Fire Department. What a great thing it's lasted all these years. 9 hours in hell. Are we allowed to say that word?
Yeah, I think so.
It's weird how some people have a problem with the word hell, but it's a geographical. Well,
it's a place.
It's a place. It's a real, not geographical. It's a spiritual place.
It's a noun.
So,
I mean, and I talk about it, and I think that's not to get too crazy, but that's part of the problem with some churches today. They don't mention hell, but hell's a reality.
Yeah. Very, very much so. So that goes on from August 9th and 10th, and it starts at 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. It's a reenactment event commemorating the 163rd anniversary of the Battle of Cedar Mountain, which was a major event in the Civil War. Stonewall Jackson was the Confederate general who apparently won the battle. And so it's going to feature a force-on-force reenactment with authentic troop sizes. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
They're going to have a lot of people.
It's amazing how many people show up to put this stuff on, which is, if you've never gone to a reenactment, you're missing out. I mean, it's fascinating because it's so coordinated, the way they do it with all these people.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know, it's just phenomenal.
I got to film the Brandy Station reenactment a couple years ago, and they had all these people on horses, and they simulated the charges, and it was really quite a dynamic and interesting event.
There's a lot of Civil War buffs out there, and they will come out of the woodworks.
Oh yeah, yeah. Now it says they want you to pre-register. I think it may even be closed. It's such a popular thing, but I think if you show up anyway, you'll be able to go there. And if you want to find out more, they have a website. And if you even just Google 9 Hours in Hell, that'll bring up the flyer and all the information about it. So if I get time, I'm definitely going to pop out there and take a look at it. Now we have Hits Culpeper Show Series, and that's going on until September 28th. I don't know if you've ever been to the Commonwealth Horse Park.
No.
Okay, so it's this little island of major money. Okay. I mean, the people, you see young girls like 16, 17 years old driving these immense pickup trucks worth like $100,000, pulling, trailers with $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 horses in them, right?
Jeez.
They are a huge boon to the local economy. They come and eat at all the restaurants, they stay in the hotels. So
I had no idea.
Yeah, it's just this little island of money.
Wow.
So it's great, but they're great people. They come. It's a wonderful thing if you're into horse riding. And people come from all over America to be part of this event. So anyway, that's going on. And also at the same time, you have Brunch and Bluegrass at Death Ridge Brewery. And that's every Sunday from August 10th to October 26th. So, yeah. What's up with these names, Death Ridge Brewery? It just doesn't seem very appealing to someone like me.
It's just what, it's a niche. It's a thing now. I've seen a lot of things with death or something into that.
There's a Warcraft
area.
brewery, right?
Yeah, so, Warcraft. Yeah, so you have all these different ones. So I don't know. It's, I guess, that generation or whatever.
On a totally different note, you have the VA 250 Mobile Museum, and that's August 18th through the 20th from 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and August 21st at 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. at Heritage Park, and I believe this is in close to Fredericksburg, and it's a hands-on, interactive, immersive museum on wheels. And I think it's really worth checking out. Apparently, they've got a trailer that's got all these different exhibits that celebrates Virginia's rich history. So it's a neat thing. It's great for homeschooling kids.
Sure. Yeah, for small schools or anything like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you could get even a small class to go out to something like that, especially in the high school where kids that are interested in that kind of stuff.
Right.
It'd be nice to take them out.
Yeah, it's good to get out of the classroom. Kind of talk about it.
Yeah.
Tactile learning is really good to be able to see it, feel it, touch it, and And it's a big 18-wheeler. So this is, they've got a lot of cool stuff in there.
That's neat.
So Friday, August 8th, we have Words and Wine, and that's at Revelation Vineyards, the open mic night for writers and storytellers. Let me tell you, wine and storytelling go hand in hand.
Well, and you got to hopefully not too much wine, because then the stories become
muddled and exaggerated.
I guess it doesn't matter though, because it's a story.
Right?
So you can
embellish it.
The more wine you have, the better the story will be.
At least to you. I tell you, when I quit drinking, and I was around friends and family who continued to drink, that's when I realized alcohol does not make you funnier.
And it doesn't make you smarter either.
No matter. Or less opinionated.
No. Oh, yeah, well.
Right. So anyway, but you think you're funnier.
Oh, of course you do.
Yeah.
You're laughing at every joke you tell.
Right?
Maybe no one else is, but you're laughing.
Right? And hey, and that's the point, right?
Yeah. You're having a good time.
Okay. So August 9th, Brandy Station Volunteer Fireman's Lawn and Garden Tractor Pull. Isn't that funny? Lawn and garden tractor pull. So it's not those big monster truck pulls and tractor pulls. It's those little lawn tractors like what you have.
Really?
Yeah, right?
I don't know. I've just seen the sign for it down where I live. So, yeah, it's a tractor pull. I guess it's maybe small tractors.
Maybe. I bet they come decked out, right, with monster motor tires.
Sure, that'd be pretty cool. Soup up my zero turn. And
there you go. And that's 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. So that's quite a long day of tractor pulling. Now, this one seems interesting. Wild Wild West Day at Mountain Run Winery from 2 to 6 p.m. A team of trained reenactors engage in mock gunfights, shooting, and roping demonstrations.
Now, that sounds like fun.
Definitely.
That sounds like that would be... You know, we went to Universal Studios a long time ago when the boys were small. And we went to something like this, and it was really cool.
Yeah, they're pretty fun. I went to a town outside Vegas where they had an actual reenactment. It was like an Old West, saloon kind of place.
Right,
and the gunfight on the street. So,
it's really cool the way they do it and they put it together.
Yeah. So also at the same location, they have another event called Mob to Mob's Babies and Bacon Bash. Now, I'm a little confused by the title because bacon and babies is normally bacon goes great with everything, but anyway, so
it's all you can eat pork roast, chicken, sides, and non-alcoholic beverages at Mountain Run Winery. I mean, all you can eat pork roast and chicken. You can't beat that.
Well, do you have to have a baby?
I don't know. Mom? I don't know. Mom to moms. I don't know exactly what group that is, and that's my bad. Do you have any information on that?
I would say they probably want women with babies.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe we could go hang out, pretend we're watching the gunfight, because that's going on at the same time, and sort of drift over.
To the all-you-can-eat pork and chicken. Yes. Yeah, sure. Maybe they can. The sides are important, but not as much as the pork and the chicken.
Brunch and Bluegrass at Death Ridge Brewery, and that's on August 10th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Brunch and Bluegrass is pretty chill music, so you could do brunch to that.
I could do that. It's not really my cup of tea, but I mean, live music is live music. I don't really care. I enjoy live music, so. It's different when you're sitting there and someone's playing and entertaining.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's much better.
Yeah, reggae would be great at a winery. Chill.
Yeah, I guess. I'm not really into reggae either, so that's just me.
Okay. All right. So Friday, August 15th, Sip and Learn, Hawthorne and his sisters. It's from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. It's a free event at Revelation Vineyards. And author Chris A. Hansen presents Hawthorne, his sisters, and learn about Nathaniel Hawthorne's relationship with his sisters and the profound impact they had on his life and career.
Huh.
So I wasn't aware of who Nathaniel Hawthorne was. I had to look him up because...
Well, I've heard the name.
Yes. He wrote the famous book, Scarlet Letter.
Oh, okay.
So
his sisters played a major impact on him writing that.
I'm sure, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Saturday, August 16th, highlights of Culpeper history from Surveyor George Washington to the Field Brothers marker at Kelly's Ford. Lecture tour step van led by Jim Bish, beginning and ending at the Graffiti House, and which is in Brandy Station. So there's a lot going on in little old Brandy Station.
Yeah, for a small community, they got a lot of stuff going on.
They sure do. Echoes in the Pines, I mentioned them earlier. So they have Mackenzie Rourke, Candy, and an eclectic company. That's 3 to 8 p.m. One night a month, listen to great music, then camp out at the Verdun Adventure Bounds. They have amazing locations.
They do. I've been back there a couple of times. It's pretty sweet place.
No, I've asked you about camping before because that's something I like. I like to go glamping.
Yeah, I don't camp. After being in the military and being forced to sleep outside for days on end.
You're not
in the middle of nowhere. I like my bed.
Yeah. Well, that's why I bring my bed with me when I go glamping. Well, yeah. My trailer's got.
Look, if I had a motor home, I'd be all about it.
Sure.
Yeah, but
not yet. Okay. Family line dancing 5 to 9 p.m. at Belmont Farm Distillery. Line dancing with Karen from Boom Fitness, ages 6 and up are welcome. That's a great thing to do with the family. Take them out.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. Mm-hmm. If you're, if you have coordination and talent, if you have 2 left feet, just stay home.
Right.
Or come and watch.
Come and watch.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. I mean, Okay, so Sunday, August 17th, brunch and bluegrass at Deathbridge Brewery. We already talked about
There's a lot going on in Deathbridge Brewery.
Yeah, some of these breweries are really good at this stuff. Sip and learn, meet the artist behind Revelation, Christina Boy, 3 to 5 p.m. Christina Boy, artist who helped create the unique aesthetic at Revelation Vineyards. I thought at first, meet the author behind Revelation. I'm like, we're going to meet John.
John, yeah. That'd be very interesting. There's a lot of questions I have for him.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could he clarify something? I just finished a study on Revelation a few months ago. Okay. So, yeah, there's some things but I don't know if he could clarify them.
Yeah, I was just thinking that stuff right?
It'd be very difficult. He was like, what are you talking about? I told you what I
know. Of course, he's up in heaven, so he can come down.
Well, he could tell us now.
Yeah, he could. Fauquier County, ongoing multiple dates, various summer camps and programs at the Fauquier Parks and Recreation. They have all the Summer of Fun, Summer STEAM, Adventure, Circus, Arts Camp. When I saw Circus Arts, I thought it was going to be Circus Acts Camp. I go, that would be cool. A little dangerous, but that would be fun. They have the Disney Princess Camp. They have Art Camp and more. So check the Fauquier County Parks and Rec calendar for specific dates and times. So great place to drop off the kids.
Yeah. I mean,
or your senior adults. They have senior hand building and wheel throwing pottery.
Yeah, now that sounds did you say wheel throwing?
Wheel throwing, yes. So hand building and wheel throwing. So I think that's to do with a pottery wheel.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You're throwing pottery, then I might be a part of that myself. It sounds like a blast.
Yeah, that would be fun. So adult senior chair yoga, which is good if you're chair bound or
not even that. If you're just look. If you're someone who's had multiple knee surgeries or back surgery or anything like that, which I've had all of them, it's sometimes that kind of stuff is very helpful just to get the blood circulation, just to start moving and helping you stretch out those worn out joints and muscles.
See, I do that when I drop the remote control.
Well, yeah. Okay.
All right, so there's Warrenton is having their whimsical wanderer and awesome scavenger hunt, Bristow's Booty Brigade, and that's a downtown treasure hunt, and that's ongoing. Check Eventbrite for details. So Saturday, August 9th, senior adult basic home defense. This looked interesting to me, and it's from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Clark Brothers. It's the United States Concealed Carry Association Basic Home Defense. It's a 4-hour mini course. It's a non-live fire learning event, and this mini course covers developing a home defense plan, self-defense firearm basics, defensive shooting fundamentals, the illegal use of force, violent encounters and their aftermath, as well as a discussion on gear and gadgets.
That sounds extremely important for people if you don't have any knowledge about any of this to go and be a part of.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of misconceptions on there about what you can and cannot do.
Right.
Whether you can, protect yourself or fire or shoot and things like that. And there's a lot of laws out there and a lot of legality to all of this, so it's very important.
I definitely think so. I mean, you really need to have a plan.
Educate yourself.
Right, have a plan, educate yourself, know how to defend your home.
Sure.
And what you can and can't do.
And make sure you have a safe home when you have weapons, that they're put away where they're supposed to be, especially if you have children in the house.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you got to have them in one of those gun safes with a trigger lock. Adults spin that captivating tale right to influence. And this 9:30 to 11 a.m. Warrenton Community Center. In this workshop, the instructor, Carla Bash, shares techniques to spin that captivating tale from her multiple and award-winning book, Right to Influence. Some people are awesome storytellers.
Yes.
They really know, they have the cadence and the timing and the great words to use. So, and it's not something that everybody's born with, but you can learn to be a good storyteller.
You can, but storytelling, like we're doing here, talking, is different than storytelling on a pen and paper.
Yes.
When you put it down on paper, much more difficult. You know, when I write sermons, you know, you want to tell a story, and boy, sometimes it gets, you know, one time frame and everything's different. You know, it would be easier sometimes I just write the story and then give it to people. But writing out the story, that's hard. Being descriptive, being, you know, making it sound captivating, interesting.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
It takes practice, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta I mean, having a good teacher help you work through it, right?
Yeah. So this would be great.
That would definitely, if you want to learn how to write a good story, that would be the way to go. Saturday, August 18th, all ages slow jam session for beginners, and that's 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Warrenton Community Center. So if you want to learn how to jam, I guess if you can play the guitar or other instruments, that would be good. They have adult senior art with Amy, which is a small sunflower rag wreath making event, I believe, and that's at the Warrenton Community Center. And they have other things going on. So Warrenton Community Center is a hopping place, you know.
Yeah.
Rappahannock, Friday, August 8th, Words and Wine, Revelation Vineyard, calling all poets, all authors, and storytellers. It's open mic night at the Vineyard. How fun to get people together who are creative and expressive and all, you know, get them going. That would be a fun time. Orange County, BLM Bull and Rodeo at Oakland Heights Farm, 5:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Have you ever been to that? The BLM bull riding?
No,
It's really cool. It's beyond Orange. You go another 10 minutes through Orange to get there from Culpeper. Great event. Really all American. They sing the national anthem. They pray.
Is that a real rodeo? I mean, it's a rodeo.
Real rodeo.
Yeah,
They
awesome.
do it
That'd
once
be great.
a month. Yeah, it's a really good time. I went. You know, we covered it a long time ago with Virginia Living Television about like 10 years ago, and it was neat. What I enjoyed most. I mean, I'm watching and I'm thinking, how hard can it be to ride a bull after watch these young guys get up, right? Because my brain doesn't function too well sometimes.
Yeah.
But I found the barrel racing awesome.
The barrel racing is really neat.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And over in Hawaii, in Maui, we have rodeo's huge. You wouldn't think so. Yeah,
No.
in Maui, rodeo is huge. At Oski Rice Park up in Makawao. We go every summer when we're there. When we go, we go to the rodeo. It is 3 days of just total fun. And that bull riding, no thank you. I'm not getting on the back of some 2,000, 3,000 pound animal and let it toss me into the air and then stomp me into the mud.
Yeah.
But you know, the people that are fascinating with those are the rodeo clowns. Those guys are as brave as you can get. They're unbelievable.
I mean, they jump right in front of the charging bull.
And they are super athletic.
You better
these
be.
guys they're phenomenal. They're athletes to the core.
With an amazing awareness of situational awareness.
Yes.
They know what's going on and where to be. Yeah, they are
they saved so many guys from being completely injured.
Yeah.
I mean, being trashed. Yeah, it's amazing.
So they have all of that at the BLM Bull and Rodeo at Oakland Heights Farm, and that's Saturday night, 5 p.m. Honey release, Three Oaks Bee Farm at Chateau Marlian from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Release of this year's harvest. Honey harvested and bottled straight from the hives here at Chateau Marlian. It's funny, we just did a show on honey this past weekend down at the Culpeper Farmers Market with those other people. I bought some honey from them. Totally different from what I get from the store.
Oh yeah, I mean, you can't beat this.
I mean, it's not even close.
No.
In texture and taste.
When you get it right off of the cone, it's so good.
It's good stuff. Saturday, August 16th, Wine Fringe Season 1 wrap-up party at Chateau Marlian. Join us. We toast the end of Season 1 of Wine Fringe, Virginia's podcast for the offbeat, unexpected, and totally fringy side of wine. Okay. So I almost might want to tune in and find out. I'm not big into winemaking, but that might be fun.
Not I never was a wine drinker. Never cared for wine.
I did like wine, but I drank more for effect than I did for taste.
Well, yeah, but I never really drank.
Okay, Madison County ongoing multiple dates, realizing the homesteading dream and party with the Apaches, which, as I've said before, isn't even in Madison. It's actually in Culpeper. That other bridge club every Friday at 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Bridge is a great game for seniors to play. They can sit around. You're not going to lose a ton of money, but it's a very good game. Back to school carnival 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Young Farmers Ground, and that's Saturday, August 9th. And I believe they're probably going to have a whole bunch of free school supplies for parents to get. I know the church I used to attend used to provide them. That was the what was the name of that place? New Christian Fellowship Center. Stafford ongoing multiple events. Create and play the Colonial Way. Don't have too many doubts, but I think you get to dress up and see how colonials lived pre-Revolutionary War. We have Saturday nights the Rappahannock Back to School Bash and Craft Fair. We have the Museum and Cultural Center. They got crafters and vendors and food and dessert trucks and DJ music, moon bounce, laser tag, and raffles. Things have changed a little since we were young.
I'll have to check that out because my wife and I love craft fairs.
Really?
Oh, yeah. We go every fall. And we go to almost every weekend we head out to a craft fair.
Okay, so what is, I've never been to a craft fair.
Really? They're just, it's got everything. Some of it is corporate stuff, but a lot of people just there selling their wares, their goods. And you can find a variety. We do a lot of our Christmas shopping in the early fall because we go to these craft fairs.
I like that.
And it's really neat. And there's huge ones some places. They have 300, 400, 500 vendors in some of these places. And it's just fascinating. And you can find some really, really neat stuff.
Okay, well, that's Saturday, August 9th, and that's at the Rappahannock Back to School Bash. Okay. Bolorama, an animal art and ice cream fundraising event. Corgi clay art, buy your handmade bowl, fill it with ice cream. And so I like that. So you buy a bowl, you get to fill it with ice cream. So it's sort of a win-win.
Yeah.
You get instant gratification with the ice cream, and then you actually have something to show for your time and money when you get home.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Buy a handmade bowl. All right. Saturday, August 10th, horse show knife class at Warhorse Forge Barn. Okay, learn the basics of blacksmithing while forging a knife from a horseshoe at Warhorse Forge. That'd be pretty fun.
It'd be neat.
It'd be neater in November when it's cold out.
Yeah.
And then Friday, August 15th, Fox 5 Zip Trip, live from Stafford, Virginia. This is at the Embry Mill Town Center. Tucker Barnes and the Fox 5 crew highlight everything that makes Stafford special. They did that here in Culpeper about 2 months ago. They did a thing down on Davis Street. Fox 5 came out.
Really?
Yeah. And they did it early in the morning. They were booming music at like 6:30 a.m. in the morning. Like, okay. And so you get a chance to be you get the chance to be on live TV, and they have freebies and swag giveaways and all that good stuff. And finally, Spotsylvania, they have the Smiles Adaptive Carnival. Event offers a wide arrangement of water sports activities tailored to the needs and abilities of individuals with disabilities and their families. That's really cool. Nice. So you'll probably want to Google Smiles Adaptive Carnival, and you'll find more information online. Watermelon Bash at Eden Try Winery, a free family-friendly event. Sip on limited time watermelon drink. Enter or cheer on the watermelon eating contest. I've never heard of a watermelon eating contest before. No.
I've seen them. It's sloppy, messy, and unbelievably hilarious. Yeah.
That I can imagine.
Yeah, they're something else.
Okay. Here are obviously hot dogs.
Sure. The watermelon's so much. You can tear into a watermelon. It's just water. I mean, once you get it in your mouth, you can tear it down.
Golly.
But you see some people go through some watermelons. It's funny as all get out.
I would like to see that. Okay.
Very messy.
Show off your carving skills in the Watermelon Art Show, win prizes and bragging rights. Little Speeders Foam Fest at Dominion Raceway, featuring foam fun and twin AR late model twin Dominion stock and twin U cars. I do not know what that means. I've never really been into racing, but that will be fun to go. History at Sunset, and this is Saturday, August 16th. Legacy and Liability at Slaughter Pen Farm, Tidewater Trail. It's a 1.5-mile walk of the southern end of the Battle of Fredericksburg that will examine the intentions and the commanders and implications of their decisions and how their actions have been regarded by the participants and historians. So it's pretty fun to go there to the part where they fought the Battle of Fredericksburg and see and hear what happened. I love visiting and being on site as opposed to reading about stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's so much better when you're in person.
Right. And then we've got the 9 Hours in Hell. It's the Battle of Cedar Mountain. And this is in, obviously, Culpeper. And I think we covered it before. It's August 9th and 10th. And, I think the reason why I'm calling it 9 Hours in Hell was because it was so hot that day. They're wearing those wool uniforms.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine having to wear that type of uniform.
Right.
Being former military, our BDUs were heavy enough, but to be in that wool in the middle of the summer, no thank you.
No, that would have been really, really tough.
I think I'm not in uniform is what's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, you don't want to take, if you're a blue coat and you take off your tunic, your blue tunic, and you've got a gray shirt or a yellow shirt underneath, you might get shot by your own people.
You might.
Yeah.
But you might get shot by the other guys if you keep the blue one on. So it's a lose-lose proposition.
Event is open to the public and the cost is $20 per car. Guests can pay in cash upon arrival.
Wow.
Well, that sums up for this week's Community Spotlight. I hope you've enjoyed it here. This has been fun having you back on.
Yeah, it was neat, and it's fascinating how much is going on. How much you don't realize is really happening all around us.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, a lot of times when I look online, I can't find all this stuff.
Now, fortunately, we have Lottie, who's our technical director and co-producer, and she goes online and does all the research and finds stuff out for us.
I'm going to have to get her number so she can text me all the events that's taking place.
I think we'll be putting all this information online for people to look at, too.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this edition of Community Spotlight. I do hope you get out to check out all the great things going on in and around our community and be a participant, or at least watch us and like us. If you actually have any ideas or of events going on that we should cover, please let us know. Until next time, God bless.